Hi everybody, welcome to Justine and Donna's spring cleanse. I am showing up fresh out of the bath, so apologies for the scruffiness, but if like my life has been 100 miles an hour at the moment, so I wanted to do this tonight even though I'm not terribly well dressed for it. So welcome to the cleanse, as I said, and the focus of the cleanse is hormone balancing and liver cleansing. Liver cleansing to achieve a hormone balance, and it's really attuned to the energies of the spring equinox, which are one of bringing balance between the dark and the light, balance between the introspection of winter and the activity of spring. It's really interesting that what is going, I'm not going to get political on you, but it's really interesting what's going on in the country today, because the energy of the full moon is to shine a light on what's going on. So that is one of the ways that we'll start with this meditation, is to shine the light on what is going on with you right now, and what you want to bring to this cleanse, what you want to shine a light on, and what you want to bring balance to. So you can spend a few moments getting yourself comfortable. You might want to be seated, you might want to be sat up in bed like I am now, or you might even want to lie yourself down and get really comfortable. So give yourself a few moments to ideally be seated with your spine upright, but don't worry if you want to lie down. I'm just going to position myself so that the light's not shining on my glasses. So once you have that position of comfort that you've chosen, either with your spine upright or lying down comfortably, I would invite you, if it feels okay, to close your eyes. If that feels weird for you, then you can gaze down towards the floor or gaze down towards your lap. And bring your attention to your breath. Noticing how it feels this evening. Noticing initially without changing. Simply noticing the qualities of how your breath feels. Noticing the flow of the breath on your upper lip. Maybe noticing the quality of the inhale and the quality of the exhale. Noticing whether your breath is shallow or deep, whether your inhale is longer than your exhale, for example, or vice versa. And then I would invite you, for the first part of this meditation, to begin to equalize the length of the inhale and the exhale. So maybe counting a count of 3 for your inhale, and then matching that count for the exhale. And spending a few cycles of breath. Simply breathing and making a conscious effort to match the length of your inhale to the length of your exhale. A comfortably full inhale. And a comfortably empty exhale. Cultivating the balance of the season, the balance of the light and the dark, the balance of the inhale and the exhale. And letting your attention rest on your breath as you cultivate that balance. And then if you can, continue to cultivate the balance between the inhale and the exhale. Bringing your attention also to the center of your forehead. And imagining there the shining full moon that you may or may not be able to see out of the window. I had a quick look before I sat down here and it's a bit cloudy out there. I couldn't see the actual full moon. So imagining it shining. Imagine in your mind's eye the full moon shining at your wisdom center, the center of your forehead. And continuing to cultivate that equality of inhalation and exhalation. While imagining a full, brilliant, shimmering, bright moon shining at the center of your forehead, shining outwards and shining inwards. Your breath continues, an equal inhale and exhale, a balanced breath. And the full moon radiates out from the center of your forehead and equally inward, radiating downward, radiating, shining, illuminating the inside of your skull. And on your next exhale, imagining the light traveling further downwards into your chest, illuminating the inside of your rib cage. And on your next exhale, illuminating even further downwards, illuminating the entire inside of your torso, rib cage and belly. And with your next exhale or two, imagining the light shining all the way down to your fingertips, illuminating the entire inside of your arms and all the way down through your thighs, through your calves, down through your feet to your toes, so that your entire being is shining and illuminated by the light of the full moon that is shining outside, above, and within, shining from your wisdom center, the center of your forehead, shining outwards and shining down, so that your whole being is shimmering and illuminated. How does it feel to be a shimmering being of light? Maybe that light has a color for you. And with your next few breaths, asking yourself, what is it that your internal full moon is illuminating for you right now? What is it that is shining a light on? What intention is it illuminating for this journey of 14 or 21 days that you are about to embark on? I'll share with you in the comments afterwards the intentions that are arising for me But I'll let you right now notice. Maybe you knew before, maybe it's arising for you now. Why are you embarking on this particular journey? What is your internal light illuminating for this cleanse journey, these next few days, these next 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Letting over your next few breaths, letting that intention really ground itself within your shimmering body. Maybe phrasing it like, I am intending ... or I am inviting ... As you inhale for the next few breaths, saying to yourself, I am inviting, or I am intending, whatever it is that you are setting the intention for, that you're inviting for this journey. And then maybe I discussed with my yoga students at the weekend, we were talking about how we quite often just try and take on more and more things. You know, we have an intention to do X, Y, and Z, and we just try and pile more and more things into our life. But what's really helpful is when we are embarking on a new task or a new journey like this cleanse program, is if we can think about something that we can give up, something that we can make space for, something that we can let go of, so that the new thing, the new habit, the new whatever has some space to move into. And continuing to be with your breath, continuing to be with the visualization of your illuminated, shimmering, shining being. And what is it that is coming up for you? It might be something quite obvious, you know, something to do with the cleanse. I need to give up XYZ as part of this cleanse. There might be something else. There might be some other behavior, for example, that keeps you stuck. What can you release? What can you let go of to make space of the thing that you are inviting? And then with your internal voice, I would invite you on the inhale to repeat your intention. Inhaling, I am inviting. And exhaling, I am releasing, I am letting go of. 3 cycles of breath. Inhaling and stating your positive intention, and exhaling, stating what you are releasing to make space. Inhaling, I am inviting. Exhaling, I am releasing. One more time. Inhaling. And exhaling. Staying simply with your breath for a few cycles. Letting the visualization of your shimmering, clean being let itself embed in your mind, in your consciousness. I am a shimmering, clean being. beginning to let go of the visualization, coming simply back to the consciousness of the breath, feeling your inhale and feeling your exhale. If you're in bed and you don't want to move, you might want to bring your attention now to making your exhale even deeper. So rather than cultivating the balance between the inhale and the exhale, we can make the exhale longer. And this begins to put you even more in the rest and digest state, so it gets you ready for bedtime. If you're already there and you want to stay where you are, you can begin to cultivate deep rest by lengthening your exhale. Maybe bringing your hands onto your stomach. Letting yourself float away into restful, relaxed sleep. And those of you who are wanting to do some more action this evening or are listening tomorrow, feel free to wriggle fingers and toes. Remind yourself where your physical body is in space. Maybe on your seat, maybe on the floor, wherever you're sitting. Feeling the feeling of your body on the seat, on the bed, on whatever you're sitting on. And gently opening your eyes and welcoming yourself back and continuing with your day. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, and apologies for the post-bath scruffiness. For those of you who want to join me for some initial cleanse yoga in the morning, we will be live at 7. I will share this video and the video from tomorrow in the group, so you can practice later if you want to. And they will also subsequently, during the day tomorrow, they will be on YouTube, because there are some members of the group who are not in Facebook, so Justine is going to share it with them. So thank you for joining this evening, and hope to practice with you all again soon.